This expert view will look at helicopter deliveries to the search and rescue or SAR sector for the past decade. We will also provide a snapshot outlook for the next 10 years. Although the smallest fleet of the subsectors, a 3% share, SAR contracts are particularly attractive as they're often long-term with high credit contractors. There's been over 200 deliveries to the sector in the past decade, with an even split between replacement and growth. This translates to an approximate average of 1.8% annual growth or 23 deliveries per year. Deliveries have fluctuated with different contract and replacement requirements. Asia Pacific leads the way with 41% of the total deliveries to the SAR space in the past decade. The region has put emphasis on the medium twin category, with the AW139 taking the biggest share, followed by the S76. Hong Kong introduced the super medium to the region in 2015 in the form of 7 H175s, and the dominant heavy helicopter is the H225. Europe has taken 32% of all deliveries, and like Asia Pacific, the AW139 has taken the lion's share. Europe is the largest operator of SAR-configured AW189s, operating exclusively by Bristow Helicopters on the UK Coast Guard contract, which commenced in 2015. Following the fatal accident involving the H225 in 2016, it's no surprise that the S92A and the H215 are the dominant types in the heavy category. North America has a 19% share of all deliveries, which is mainly due to the 15 deliveries of the Bell 429 to the Canadian Coast Guard in 2015-16. 70% of the SAR fleet in the North American region is operated by the US Coast Guard and is dominated by the AS-365 at 68%, followed by the parapublic S-70 at 22%. Apart from 2 AW189s operating by BHI in the Falklands, there are no super mediums operating in SAR capacity in the region as of yet. But with the US Coast Guard fleet being on average roughly 32 years old, it will be interesting to see what fleet mix will be chosen once replacement activities commence. In recent years, UAVs has made the transition from military applications to civil parapublic uses. They offer a number of benefits as they can stay in the air for longer, are often cheaper to operate, they're safer and less polluting. It is thought that drone technology will complement the use of helicopters by carrying out the search element of the mission, whilst the helicopter is still needed for the rescue mission due to the drone's restricted payload capacity. Whilst UAVs may contribute to a reduction in utilization of SAR helicopters, they're unlikely to affect the fleet size. Drones are currently in advanced trials, and Bristow Helicopters UK have already indicated that the next UK SAR contract will include a mix of both sizes and technology. Other developments of significance to the SAR sector are the Airbus Helicopters H160, Bell's 525 Relentless, and Leonardo Helicopters AW609 tiltrotor. SAR is forecast to have a 1.4% annual growth and an additional 85 helicopters in the fleet by 2029, retaining a 3% share. We expect just under 30% of the existing civil SAR fleet to be replaced, and we further anticipate more commercial replacements and movements away from military service. The market is being stimulated by the entry of new super mediums, and the fleet share is forecasted to rise to 11% in this space. Heavies will see almost 30 deliveries as their size is important for longer range missions. With helicopter manufacturers already investing heavily in new types and with other solutions such as hybrids under study, it is likely that both new generation helicopters, UAVs and tiltrotors will be available in the SAR market a decade from now. The number of commercially operated SAR aircraft are expected to increase, and the level of growth will essentially be influenced by political decisions by individual countries. I thank you very much for listening, and we look forward to hearing from you with any feedback or queries you might have.